Are you struggling in constructing angles via compass? Or are you interested in constructing angles via compass? So this video is for you. In this video, we will be learning drawing angles via compass. And for this, first of all, we must understand the fundamental principles that lie behind the mechanism of constructing angles via compass. First principle says that arc equals to the radius cut, section equals to 60 degree. That means that if we have a circle of radius r and we cut the circle with the arc length equals to r, for example, if the radius is 5, then arc length is also 5, then the section of this circle will have an angle of 60 degree, and this is always true for any type of radius. Second principle is that bisecting an angle will break it into two parts. We will go through the procedure of bisection briefly. For example, if we have this angle and we want to bisect this angle, first of all we will draw a small arc on the vertex of any suitable radius like this, and then we'll name the points E and F, the points where the arc is touching the arms, and then from these points E and F we will draw further two arcs of any equal radius. Remember, the radius that you take from the point E will be same for the point F. Then draw arcs like this. Now you will see a cross on the screen. Your arcs will be meeting like this. Now as this green point is the point of intersection of the two arcs, now meet the point E and O through a line. Now this is the bisection of the angle between E and F. Now remember this procedure, we will be using it again and again for our construction of angles. The first and the most basic, as the first principle state, that if we have any circle and if we cut the arc of same radius, then we will have an angle of 60 degree. For this, if we want to draw a line segment like this, and we make a small circle, semicircle from one of the vertices like this, then what we are going to do is that we are going to take the compass and put it the point F, the point where the semicircle and the line segment are touching, and draw an arc on the semicircle. Now the point where the semicircle and the arc meets, we will call it point E. Now this is a section of a circle that is equal in radius. If we have drawn a semicircle, AF is the radius, and we have marked the arcs with the same radius. That means this distance and this distance is equal. That means this part has angle of 60 degree. So if we join point A and E and extend it, it will give us an angle of 60 degree. This is very basic. Okay. Now if we use the same principle, that if arc equals to radius will give us angle of 60 degree, and we make two 60 degree angles, then it will give us a 120 degree. So for drawing an angle of 120, we will do the same procedure as the 60 degree. First of all, draw a line segment, draw a semicircle, and then make an arc from the point F, and then again from the point E we will draw another arc of same radius. We'll call the point G and the pass line from A to G. Now this is 60 degree, this is also 60 degree, and we add the two angles. 60 plus 60 equals to 120. So angle between F and G is now equals to 120. To draw an angle of 60 degree, we know that 30 is half of 60. So first of all, we will uh, follow the construction of angle of 60 degree and draw an angle of 60 degree. Now, as we have a semicircle and a arc equal in radius, then we will be having this angle equals to 60 degree. And now we will be bisecting this angle. To bisect this angle, we take the compass at point E and draw an arc, and then at point F we draw an arc. And from this point A to the point of intersection of line, we'll draw a straight line. Now this is cutting that angle in two equal parts, and the lower part is equals to 30 degree. To draw an angle of 90 degree, we will first of all draw a line segment, then a semicircle from point A, then we will from the same radius cut an arc F and then G. Now we know that angle between E and F is equals to 30 angle between E and F is equals to 60 degree, and angle between F and G is equals to 60 degree. Now if we add 60 plus 30, it will give us 90. That means that we want a 30 angle between F and G. This angle, total angle is 60, and if we bisect this angle, if we bisect, put it two parts, then it will give us 30, and then we combine this 30 and this 60, it will give us a total of 90. So for this, we will be bisecting angle between F and G. So take the compass and put it at the point F, draw an arc, and again put it at G and draw an arc like this, and then join the point A and point of intersection of the arcs. This is angle of 90 degree. If we want to draw an angle of 45, we will first of all draw an angle of 90 degree. Again, using the same procedure as before, just we will make a difference that we will not make the line a solid line but a dotted line and with a milder lighter color. Then the point where the semicircle and the line are touching, we will name the point H. Now angle between E and H is equals to 90 degree. Now if we bisect angle of 90 degree, it will be each part equals to 45. Now we will be bisecting points E and H. Angle between E and H, we will be bisecting it. Put the compass at point E, draw an arc, and again put the compass at H, draw an arc, and then pass the line through between A and point of intersection. Now this is an angle of 45 angle. If we summarize the thing that we have learned, when we cut a semicircle with same radius, we get an angle of 60 degree. For 120, make two arcs one after another, as 60 plus 60 is 120. For 180, make three arcs one after another, as 60 plus 60 plus 60 will be 180. For 30, we bisect the angle of 60 degree, as 60 divided by 2 is equals to 30. For 90, we make calculations like 60 plus 30 will be 90. So we bisect the second angle and add it with the first 60. For 45, we bisect the angle of 90 degree. So we can use the basic principle and draw any angle using same logic and principle. If you get the principle here, you can draw now any angle